I think for a lot of people, the Doctrine and Covenants is harder to read. It's kind of chopped up in all these sections. And I think one of the reasons it's harder to read is because there's no narrative. Mm-hmm. There's no stories. I mean, when you think about the Bible, when you think about the Book of Mormon, you immediately think of all the characters, the stories, the amazing kinds of things. And the Doctrine and Covenants is exactly what it says. It's a bunch of doctrine. it lays out covenants. It's instructions. But there aren't a lot
all out of place, out of order.
Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes it's like, why is this here? This one comes first, even though it comes later.
And they're not always sure the context.
Exactly.
Right.
Right. Who's a type? There's all these names sometimes.
You get a little bit in the section heading that you can read, but you're not getting the big picture.
So it's not like sitting down and cuddling up with a novel, right? So it helps to know more about the people, more about the characters, more about the problems that they were facing. And this is why I think church history is really helpful. That's why I love this book, Saints, that was recently produced by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, because it's this narrative history that does kind of give us that kind of context and that kind of narrative. As people study the Doctrine and Covenants, they can have this in one hand, this in the other. There are other great resources that the Church History Department has created. There's a book called Revelations in Context that you can get on the Gospel Library app, which also gives the kind of story behind these kinds of things. So if you're struggling with the Doctrine and Covenants because it doesn't grip you as a story, well, read the stories, and that's going to help you see just what the Lord is trying to tell these people.